Hi, I'm Ryan from Miss Britt Charters.
Ray from Miss Britt Charters.
Today we're going to be installing the new Grand Slam 450 Outrigger mounts. Alright, I'm here with the new Taco Grand Slam 450 Outrigger mount. As you can see, it's a very heavy duty model. They increased the backing plate so it's a lot thicker. Great for boats with triple, even quad motors. They're going really fast. They also changed the knob here for the handle. It's a little bit easier to use. It's great. On this boat I do a lot of tarpon fishing, so it's nice to be able to drop these down easily. And next up I'll show you how to install these. Alright, so now we're ready to install our new Grand Slam mount. What we have here is we already drilled out the hole to fit this base here and our 4 holes for the bolts. I really recommend when you put it in, you're going to want to put a nice bead of silicone around the base here. Keep water from getting into your hardtop or the bolts here. Also with the bolts, I recommend dipping them in some glue grease and it'll keep them from getting corroded. Basically we're just going to pop it right in, line up the holes, and then we'll install the handle next. Alrighty, so we've got our mount pretty much set. We put a bead of silicone on the bottom and I'm going to put some glue grease on these bolts. The next step is really easy. The backing plate's just going to go on the bottom. Slide it up, put your bolts through, and then on top you would put the nut to through bolt them. Once we get all 4 in, between the thickness of this backing plate and this one here, it's going to be rock solid. Alright, so now I'm just tightening down the bolts. Pretty simple. You take a socket up top and an open-end wrench on the bottom to hold it in place. And you just go around tightening every single one so they're pretty snug. And then from there we can install the handle. Alright guys, so now we have our outrigger mount in place, all bolted down, backing plate on down here. Next step is to put this handle on. Pretty simple, you just pop it into place, and then there's 2 screws. One's going to go on top and one on bottom. This handle's super nice, it makes it really easy to turn the outrigger. Pop it down, spin it however you want, and it sits back into place. So the 2 screws for this handle, just little small set screws with an Allen wrench. Just pop it right in, tighten them in. Want to make sure it's pretty nice and snug so it doesn't pop out, but these 2 screws make it very secure. So on the new Carbon Fiber Outrigger Poles, it has a twist and lock feature. There's a spring on the mount itself, and basically you slide it in, push on the spring, and it locks into that channel right there. It's super easy to take off. If you're going to trailer the boat, you need to take them off really quickly. It makes it very simple. But it's also really secure. They've got a 20-pound spring in the mount, so it really locks in there. Basically, we're just going to slide it in. And then there, once you hit that point, you feel the spring. Just push in, give it a twist, and there you go, it's locked in. It's not going anywhere. So the great thing about these poles that are the telescoping poles is that they're great for storage and to take them off, they're super easy. Awesome if you're going to trailer a boat again, or if you need bridge clearance, you can pop them up. It's only going to be 8 feet long once it's all put together. Easily put it in your car, or if you're somewhere up north where you're going to winterize your boat, you're not going to use it for a couple months, this will fit anywhere in your garage, and very simple. So we chose the 16-foot pole over the 20-foot pole for our boat. It kind of varies on personal preference a lot of times, honestly. For our boat, for our needs, we don't need the 20-footers. Big thing for us is where we're docked is kind of a tight spot, so we wanted the clearance to be able to turn easily. Depending on what you want to do, you might want to pick the 20-footer, but for us the 16 is just perfect. So the benefits of having the swivel ring and the brass rollers on these carbon fiber outrigger poles is it gives your bait a more natural presentation and puts a little less stress on them. Also helps keeping from your outrigger lines getting tangled around. They can move more freely. I'm Ryan Peters with Miss Britt Charters. Thanks for checking out the video.